Hello everyone, this is Phil Bailey, Creative Director of Modern Masterpiece. Today, in this short little tech video, I'm going to be showing you how to utilize Google Plus as a platform, not only for social media, not only for promoting yourself on the web, but also how to be productive in your office and how to be more green and earth friendly by not wasting paper, because everything that we do nowadays is in the cloud, which means on the internet. So let's go ahead and start off by showing you what you get with this Google Plus platform, and then we're going to talk about Google Docs. I'm going to show you how to create documents and how to really just get the most out of this system. This is only going to be about a 3-minute video. I'm going to do my best, promise. So here we go. So here is Google Plus, and this is the profile page. You can think of this the same thing as a Facebook profile page, except for Google Plus gives you so much more. So think of the Google Plus profile page as you and your brand on the web. Google relates your products, your blog post, your graphic design, your photography to you as an individual, and it verifies you as an individual such that no one can steal your work. And there's other ways, and we don't really have to go into all of that, but stay tuned to my channel. Stay tuned to my channel for more information on that. So you can see the menu here. We've got search, images, maps, play, which is for Android phones, all of your apps right there. You've got YouTube, you have news, and Windows 7 does not like. I don't want to do that. Keep the color scheme and don't ask me again. Okay, so we have all that stuff, Gmail included. Here's my Gmail, and right now it's clean. I'm not showing you any messages. I'm just showing you basic plugins that I have, like Smarter, Cloud Magic. You see the chat over on the left, and very simple system. And then we have Google Drive. So obviously your Gmail is to have a way to communicate with clients or partners or whoever, and your Google Drive is actually where you create, and it's pretty cool. So like you can create with Google Drive and then share on Google Plus, and anything you share on Google Plus will show up in Google search results if you wanted to do that. And I'll talk more about that in other videos. So this is what Google Docs looks like as an interface. Very simple. It looks a lot like the Gmail and search toolbar. They all have the same toolbar depending on what service you want to do. Over here you can see I have some documents already, some photos from AutoCAD renderings, some screenshots from Linux, some documents about some tech ideas I have, some web forms, like a web design form where people can go on there and check out what services they want and get a price quote. And then I have like a slideshow that I created with Google as well, because they have Google Slides. So all these things are for you and for free, and all you have to have is a gmail.com account, and most people have a Gmail, they just don't use it because they feel like it's a bit empty. There's no people to follow, none of your friends are on it, but I actually think that's not true. So let me just show you how to create a document. So you can go to create, and you have all these different things here. Now I have some of these apps I added onto my Google Chrome, which is some of these apps like Shift Edit. It's an online HTML editor, so if you do web design, you can do web design completely on the web and access FTP stuff. So no more FileZilla, no more having to do it a local way. You can just do everything on the web if that's what you want to do, because it simplifies what programs you use, and it simplifies your systems. But the ones that you get for free with Google are Document, Presentation, which is a slideshow, similar to Microsoft PowerPoint, Spreadsheets, similar to Excel, Form, and Drawing. I actually haven't even used drawing yet, but that's pretty cool. So we're just going to go ahead and do create document. Now it's going to open up a new window, and it's going to just basically be a blank document. And I have a longer video where I'm actually showing you collaboration on Google Docs, and we just play around and mess around a lot, but I'm just going to show you the basics of it here. So first thing you want to do is, once the page loads, seems like I'm having some Wi-Fi issues. So once your page loads, you're going to want to title it. I'm going to call this IAD 161 final. It's running a bit slow, so forgive my poor little laptop. So what I can do now is I'm already typing in the cloud. That means that, you know, I'm typing, let's see here. So I'm going to start off with a basic kind of title header, and this is already saved in the cloud. As you see up here, it says all changes saved in Drive. That means that as you type and as you edit things, it's automatically saving copies and versions in your Google Drive. And Drive is what contains all of these documents, photos. You can even put any file you want in Google Drive, and the best part about this being free, it gives you 5 gigabytes. So imagine, you know, you have a thumb drive, but you don't need a thumb drive. You can just use things like Google Drive and access it as long as you have internet. And if you don't have internet, you can definitely do one of the techniques I recommended in one of my other videos, which is to install Google Drive to a thumb drive. So all of the documents you create will be stored on that thumb drive, and you can take it anywhere you want. You know, take it with you on the go. And even if you don't have internet, you can still open some of these documents or some of these files saved on your 5 gigabyte free Google Docs or Google Drive account. And so the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Evernote account, which is another cloud software, and I actually have a brainstorm that I was working on. And so I use Evernote because, again, it's cloud, and they give me 2 gigabytes of free storage, which means altogether I have 7 gigabytes of free storage. And this is just the beginning of it, but Evernote works the same way as Google Drive. As soon as I save, as soon as I type into Evernote, it automatically syncs it with my Evernote account. I can come here and I can paste the information from Evernote, and I can begin editing. And like I said, it's already saved. It literally, you work with this in real time, and that's how we do it. So I'm basically just setting up some basic structure here, and you know, it works very much like Microsoft Word. The only thing I don't like about Google Docs is that there's no way for me to do to have columns. Sometimes I like to do a 3-column layout on my documents, and because I can't do that, sometimes I use OpenOffice, and then I can create a PDF, and then guess what? I can save that PDF to Google Drive, or I can save it as a Word document or as an OTD and save all of that to Google Drive, and I can access it on my phone, whether it be Android or iPhone. There's all kinds of apps that utilize Google Drive, and this is the basics. You know, it's very simple. If I wanted to make words bold, it supports keyboard shortcuts, and there you go. There's my simple tutorial of how to use Google Docs. And again, the benefit is that once you start creating it, it saves it in the cloud, and therefore you don't have to worry about your computer crashing or you losing or leaving your thumb drive behind, printing out documents to see, you know, different versions. You could literally just see versions on Google Docs. You could even invite people, invite your friends via email or via a private link, and they can actually edit with you in real time. It is a very powerful tool, so I highly recommend it for students, entrepreneurs, and business owners. And I thank you guys for checking out this video, and if you want to see more, definitely stay tuned, subscribe, and I will do my best to keep my videos short and to the point. And other videos are going to be long and extensive to give you a much more, what I call a guru mindset to why things are the way they are and how to get the most out of these cloud services and all this new technology